The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Wilson Chandler. Irving is out there with Harris. Then it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at center.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here is Rondo. From 13. Another shot, and it's laid in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Durant, the pass to Irving, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Here's Green, and it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's James. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
It's Durant on the wing. Now the pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Green against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3, Chandler. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's an area of his game that he keeps working on, which is good to see. Chandler, not a great outside shooter, but getting better. It helps when he knocks down those threes.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Davis. The rebound by the Nets.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season, remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
Now, here is Irving. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Davis throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Greg, what was that?
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
but only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Chandler. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And this guy has great physicality. I mean, it's understated in some cases, but he absorbs contact well and finds a way to finish despite being hit.
Now here's LeBron, and the shot goes in. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Los Angeles, Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Bucket is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Dinwiddie against Rondo. Pass to LeVert. Leaner from distance. Cousins pulls it in.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Dinwiddie. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Again, the Nets for two.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so Cousins will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
And we see the league-wide move discouraging mid-range shots. The Nets definitely among that group.
Yeah, and it's borne out here in that last season they took the third fewest mid-range shots and allowed the second most. So the analytics message taking real strong hold in Brooklyn.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Dwight Howard. The pass to Prince. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Floats one up. Rebound the Lakers. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Rondo wide open. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's all knotted up.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Prince. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Cousins. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. From deep three-point range. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. At one time a poor free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan has really improved this part of his game, and he was asked back when he was struggling if he had ever considered shooting them underhand, like some have in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm going to try to shoot it regular for a while, and if that's my last resort, then so be it.
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who were getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Howard, and it's McGee in at the 5. Now here's Dinwiddie. And it's Caruth missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Timeout called the Nets.
And, you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Nets trail by 4. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Davis, and Davis throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Irving. Harris looking it over. Back to Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 5 points so far.
You can see there Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat you.
Here's Rondo. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. He dishes it to KD. Shoots over Kuzma. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball, excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Irving after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Irving finds Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Over Rondo. Irving, good. Irving's got 7.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, a lot of rough times for Irving in his final year with the Celtics, opted out, and obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination. His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stacked team in Brooklyn.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Los Angeles leading by 7. Rondo kicks to Cousins. He feeds it to Davis. That one goes in. He's got 8.
Oh, that's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
The shot by KD. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Green against Harris. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Irving following the basket by Anthony Davis. Passes it to Durant. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the inside. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Green. Cousins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. The 3. Cousins pulls it in.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Durant for 3. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Davis. Cousins trying to free himself up, and Davis can't get it to go. Here's Durant. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nets trail by 13. Wilson Chandler out there with Jordan. Then it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And KD, good for 3. KD's got 5 now.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Rondo inside. Davis, good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game. And here are the Nets.
And a great track record in the draft for the Nets. Karis LeVert selected with the 20th pick and Jared Allen taken at 22.
And you might want to throw in, guys, too, Rodions Kurucs, the 40th pick in 2018, had a big impact, even participated in the Rising Stars Challenge. And, you know, sometimes you've got to make your own breaks, make your own good fortune, and that's exactly what the Nets have done.
Now here's Durant after LeBron James's miss. Outside Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
The free throw off from Irving. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
Jordan up top. 90 seconds now into the second half. Durant, the pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jordan for 3. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Durant.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's LeBron. Kuzma, right side. It's good. Kuzma's got 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Timeout called the Nets. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's LeVert in for Harris. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Davis. And JaVale McGee's subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Back to Irving. And the Nets miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Nets trail by 14. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's Prince on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Caldwell Pope outside. Fires for three. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
LeVert's athleticism on full display as he makes great effort in the fast break.
Lakers leading by 12. James outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Howard in the post, defended by Allen. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Durant's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Cousins is checked in. And they double up James. Just 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. A nice shot by Howard.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Dinwiddie outside. For 3, Durant. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Caldwell Pope outside. From the arc. The jump hook. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie against Rondo. With the floater. KD can't get it to go. And so Cousins will bring it up for Los Angeles.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Dinwiddie finds LeVert. From the wing, Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie against Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. Howard against LeVert. Shot clock at 5. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell Pope, and again it's the Lakers.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Durant, and nothing is falling for him right now. James against Prince. Good work defensively by KD.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Now here's Cousins. Tries it from 19. And Davis can't get it to go. Outside Durant takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green kicks to Rondo. Davis in the corner. And they double up Davis. Here's Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 20. And here's KD for 3. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Rondo passes to Cousins. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. Harris finds Allen. Passes it to Durant. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Timeout called the Lakers. And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed for a year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo with it. Dishes to Green. Out to Kuzma. Outside Rondo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harris inside, working on Green. Harris misses. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. No good, shot missing. Chandler with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 16. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Shoots the 3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Tips it up.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Rondo, bounce pass. Green against KD. Pass to Davis. Over Harris, 6 to shoot. That's good from Davis on the assist by Green. And the Lakers lead by 16. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And a wide open look for Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Rondo against Irving. Floats one. They get it back.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Durant. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Durant down low. Got it. Good job in the low post. KD's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, there are a lot of players who are smaller than Durant who can't put a defender on skates like he does.
There's the pass to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, the Brooklyn Nets last season more than doubling their win total from 2 years prior. Great improvement. A surprise playoff team in the East for sure.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Davis. And the attendance numbers can lag behind for a breakout team, Clark. Last season, the Nets, for instance, ranked last in the NBA.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit, guys, before you catch up. The winning leading to fans. After the 2019 playoff run, I think they're going to see more people in the seats for sure. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Irving drives in, and Irving throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to LeBron. Outside Rondo. Davis down low, guarded by Harris. And Davis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 11. Pass to KD. Irving surveying the floor. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
To the paint. And James throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
On the wing, Irving. No good on the triple. The shot and game clock separated by 4. LeBron outside. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 13. And the Nets with possession here. And here is KD. Shoots from the elbow. No good there. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys come in and and stepped up and played tremendously. So I just go out there and play with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
All right, David, great job. David Alder. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.